Immigration and deportation are prevalent issues today. Thousands of families have been displaced due to the deportation acts and laws, as well as the difficult process of becoming a citizen. I will be interviewing Olivia Zhang, a current UCI student whose experiences as part of an immigrant family have shaped her views about the issues.
Hi, my name is Olivia Zhang. I am a sophomore and I am a political science major and I'm planning to double in econ.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you can just answer it however you want, as honestly as you want.
Okay. I think being American consists of many things, and one of them is the idea of the American dream, and the other is just being a citizen and being able to have those civil liberties and those privileges to actually decide what is going on and how the government is running. So being able to vote, amongst other things, and just the idea of the American dream where any person, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, are able to, work hard and be able to make a better life and to be able to really live a good life and how they want to live. So I think that's what constitutes being American. I think in general, I don't have anything against immigration just because my family are immigrants. But regarding the topic of just how illegal immigration is being handled, at least with this current administration, there are some things that I don't agree with, specifically with how ICE is handling the border and about how they're separating children from their families, which is just inhumane. Even if technically they're illegal immigrants, they're trying to be legal by going through going through those deportation centers and actually wanting to become legal, but then instead just get separated and not even have the chance to try to become citizens. And I think in the previous administration, at least, they handled it a little bit better because they actually thought of the reasons why these illegal immigrants would come in the first place, because they all want to pursue the American dream. The American dream is just kind of something that has spread to the rest of the world and kind of makes everyone else think that it's also possible for them to live that type of life and to be able to live that type of life by coming to America. But then America, at least recently, is just kind of that's not a thing. So it's just kind of it's a hard topic to talk about. But yeah. In my opinion, at least with how the current administration is handling it, I don't really like how they're handling it, considering there's been many stories where ICE deport citizens that were illegal immigrants but already got legalized or had just gotten legalized, and they get tips from people that don't like illegal immigrants, and they still get deported. They find some way to deport these people, and I think that's wrong. And I also just don't like the idea of how I'm not sure if it's ICE, but at least how they handle illegal immigrants at the border, because as I said before, they're just trying to get legalized, but then they don't even give them the chance to get legalized and instead put them in these cells and they separate families, which is just not right. It's just not humane, in my opinion. They have, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's been social media posts where people that don't like illegal immigrants and believe that illegal immigrants really sincerely take all their jobs, they make posts talking about how the kids are like animals and they don't treat them as actually human beings. So it's just I don't really like how ICE is handling it right now. And also I think it's not ICE's fault, I think it's the current administration's fault. So I think in general it's difficult for the government to actually make laws that help everyone, but I think that they can at least try to. So